Welcome to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Hello and welcome to Fresno FC Match Day, the Fox's official pregame show. I'm Nick King. Fox's 5-match unbeaten streak came to an end Saturday with a 1-0 loss at Sacramento Republic FC. That also clinched the 2018 Highway 99 Derby for Republic. The match's only score came in the 76th minute when a guy who actually grew up in Fresno, Villian Bijev, connected from some 25 yards out. Los Zorros had moments in this one, had chances to score, and saw some nice defensive work in goal from Kyle Rainish, just not enough to earn any points. Here's a look now at the key moments.
But here tonight, here's a rubber match game. Can they pick it up?
Yeah, can they pick it up? You got to think as the ball's put into play here. Week off last week, these guys should have fresh legs. Energy should not be a concern.
But Jeff moving forward, going to send a hard cross in, lays it up over the top. Hits the edge of the 6. Matty should track down so quick that first step. Here he's going to look for a goal. Cuts it back in. Ferreira pushing off, sucks it in just after the top ball. How did that miss target?
Against Baldissimo, one-on-one, you get a look right here. Just gets him to bait, comes in and love this. Shows in the shoulder. That
continual training that they've had all season. Now, mind you, there wasn't a game in between, but guys were going at each other just like this. Good opportunity with a chance. It's on top bar again, but Jim. Follow-up from Iwasa is not deflected, so it'll be a goal kick coming up, but the pressure, the build-up, looking good from Sacramento.
I believe it's Elliott Horde, and the ball's whipped in great. Nice job by different positions so well.
Matty giving forward. He's going to go for it. Just deflected off the right side. A big save by Kyle Rainish. To the left is Cooper. Back from injury, the 26-year-old from Scotland sends a good ball in.
Lots of space, Rob.
Too much time. Gomez misplayed it. Off the bar. Sacramento caught a break. Fresno was added as a 32nd franchise in the USL this season. And they replaced the Whitecaps too, and so they become the affiliate for Vancouver on the MLS side. Bijev looking to work some space. Bijev's going to give it a go! Beyond Bijev with his 4th goal of the season, and it's an absolute beauty from the Fresno native.
What a absolute beautiful play right there by Sacramento. Bijev with a wonderful in the back post. Into that ball. Get a look at this. Peeks his head up, bounces a perfect form, gets his knee. The technique behind that's absolutely phenomenal. Look at this one more time. Ball bounces up just a little bit.
Wide open. Sprinting forward, has Aliman trailing. Bijev will find him. Aliman 1 touch, 2 touch, just over the bar to seal the deal.
Oh, Aliman does the hard bit there. The hard bit's the first touch. But had that entire side open.
And that will do it. So for the first time since June 4th, the Republic win here at home. It's a big 3 points for the club.
Rainish made a trio of diving saves in the first half to keep Sac Republic off the board. Let's take a look at one of those again. In the 30th minute, it's our stop of the match.
Effort to dribble through. Matty from Villarreal, advantage play. Matty! Rainish dived over, made the stop. Sacramento's not going for a goal up close. They're trying to score from distance.
Started in his own half. That is a wonderful save to his right. It's a nice height for the goalkeeper. There's a lot of power in this strike.
Trying to find Adi if he can off the service. But Desmond will send it across. Adi on the header and Pickens makes the save. Nearly on cue, partner.
Long, if you can believe it. Ombi, save, follow, Illich can't get there. Owine Fun Williams kept that out. It's Wharton again. And again, it's a teasing ball towards the back post, and Ferrino somehow, some way, tips it over the bar.
He got a piece of that. Troyer! Oh, a spectacular save by McGuire.
MLS side. Bijev looking to work some space. Bijev's going to give it a go! Beyond Bijev with his 4th goal of the season, and it's an absolute beauty.
Zambrano. Smart to counterattack the other way. Christian Duke couldn't get there. Great move. T2 on the move. It's a 2-on-1. Still with it. T2 all the way. Oh my goodness. It's an individual effort that only some can dream of. Marvin Loria.
Pushing upfield. Over the top by Venegas. And it's in for Indy. McInerney.
Well played into the box for Asante. Knocks it down and it's in the net. Asante's 7th of the season.
Reminder, we want to make your fandom of Fresno FC a part of this show. We're searching social media for those hashtags, Somos Zorros, Built for Fresno, and We Are Foxes. We'll be using these kinds of pictures and videos heading into each commercial break.
The Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. We'll be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
For the first time in the franchise's young history, Fresno Football Club has a USL Player of the Month. The captain, Juan Pablo Caffa, named the league's Player of the Month for July. The Foxes did not lose in July, 2 wins and 2 draws, and Caffa recorded 3 goals, 2 assists, and 12 key passes in those 4 games. Here's a look at some of the Argentinians' best stuff.
The team's got some stuff, and they are really probably their finest game of the year, I think, certainly to this point.
Caffa! Oh, he put it in! Juan Pablo Caffa!
And boy, oh boy, what he can do. This is just a brilliant goal, and what Adam Smith's been looking for. Caffa with that accurate serve. It's away from the keeper. Nobody can get there in that traffic, and a tremendous header by Christian Cheney. As Adam Smith was saying, they need a number 9 who's going to assert him.
Offensive player, you want to try to go around the wall, or you want to try to go in the wall, so through the wall or underneath the wall. It'll be interesting to see what Caffa does here.
Whistle blows. Caffa will strike it, tries to put it over the top and back down, and he does so. My goodness, what a goal from Caffa, and it's 4-1 to the visitors. And we'll see here that Caffa just does a nice chip over the wall there and gets it in that far corner there. Kendall McIntosh just getting caught too far over on the other side, but this is a fantastic goal. What a wonderful little chip. Gets it in that far corner there. Kendall McIntosh just getting caught too far over on the other side, but this is a fantastic goal. What a wonderful little chip shot. And it'll be Caffa to strike with his left foot. He has 2 goals in 2 games, does Juan Pablo Caffa, and Fresno have doubled their lead. And Caffa there, very calm, very composed, just buries the ball to Kendall McIntosh's left. Kendall McIntosh staying.
Well, he can practically place it exactly where he wants. And Brzezinski's come up with one big save. He may have to come up with another one.
Caffa swinging in, Cheney puts it in! Fresno gets their goal. It's that number 9 they've been waiting for.
As the team pointed out on its website, FresnoFC.com, Kaffa has to be a candidate for the USL's MVP. He's created 50 chances on the season, which ranks 5th best in the league. And Kaffa missed most of the month of May with an ankle injury. Through 21 games, he now has 7 goals and 3 assists and was on the USL Team of the Week 3 times. We would like to make you, the community, a big part of this show as well by sharing your social media posts from the matches and the hoopla before and after the matches.
The Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show will be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Okay, time to meet another one of the Foxes. We got Jose Chiva Cuevas with us, and let's start right there with Chiva. That's your nickname. That's what most people call you. Am I right?
Correct. Yeah, I got the nickname when I was 6 years old, and my cousin just called me Chiva because I was a huge Chivas fan, and it just stuck with me. Teachers, friends, coaches, my parents, everybody just calls me Chiva. So I learned to live with it. It's not a bad, nickname, because translate that to English means GOAT, greatest of all time. So.
And you grew up in Farmersville?
Correct. Small town, about 10,000 people, 2 stoplights. We just got a Jack in the Box, so we're moving up in the world. But yeah, small community, grew up there and played soccer there.
And of course, that's Central Valley, very close to Visalia. What are your earliest memories of playing soccer there?
A lot of street ball, that was the best thing, just being able, after school, go hang out with the friends, kick the ball around in the streets until the sun would go down, and those were the best memories. High school obviously was very fun, won 2 Valley championships, and it was a good memory there too.
We know, or I know, that you played for the Fuego, but in between high school and Fuego, what was there?
It was, I had a lot of scholarship offers because I was doing very well in high school and everything, but at that time I had a little kid's mind where I'm going to Mexico to go play pro, right? So went to Mexico, got homesick, came back, did College of Sequoias for a year, and then just did Fuego, when my friend and, agent, I guess you could say, Chad McCarty, he's all like, look, Fuego is a stepping stone going on to the professional ranks. Why not try it? I was like, okay, for sure. Came here, it's about an hour drive for me, so had to do pretty much 2-hour drives every time we'd have training or games and things like that. So it was definitely a grind, but Fuego was very fun. Did a lot of trials in between, now and going into from high school going into professional. Did a lot of trials in San Jose and, in Germany and on the East Coast. Like, it's been crazy.
Some life experiences there?
Yeah, a lot. Learning experiences too, because a lot of people, once they get told no, they kind of just quit. It's like, no, and my dad was one of those guys that, like, look, they told you no, like, just work. In the Mexican heritage, that's what it's about. Like, you work, you feed your family, and that's that. And I was looking beyond that, and then finally, when I did get my first professional contract in Charleston, my dad was the first one to, hey, rah, rah, rah. So yeah, it was crazy.
What's it like for you playing for a professional team this close to home now?
It's the best feeling on the planet, because playing away, I was in Charleston, Arizona, and Oklahoma. I'd come back to an empty apartment, and it was kind of sad, to be honest, but I mean, it's a sacrifice and it's a hustle. But now being able to drive home to my family every day is the best feeling on the planet. I get to do what I love and get to see my family every single day. It's the biggest blessing, other than my daughter. My daughter's the biggest blessing.
How old is your daughter?
She's 8 months now. Yep, she just stood up for the first time the other day, and I was like, what are you doing? Stop growing. But yeah, it's awesome.
All right, let's get a little less serious for a little bit. We're going out to sing karaoke. What's your go-to song?
Oof, that's a good one. You know, I love Mexican music, so it's got to be one from Ramon Ayala that I did sing on the bus for the guys this trip, you know, because everybody had to sing, so it's Tragos Amargos, you know. If it was going to be an English song, I'd probably go, I don't know, just pick a famous one, Despacito or something. Yeah.
How good is the voice? Do you want to give us a sample?
No, it's very bad. You know, the air quality right now, my throat's kind of scratchy, so it's bad.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're going out to eat, or someone's making dinner, and it's the off season. You don't need to worry about what you're doing the next day working out. What's your favorite meal?
Quesadilla. Quesadillas are the best. Off season or on season, I'm gonna eat a quesadilla with the big Coke, this big, the glass Coke. You already know, hecho en Mexico Coke type of thing. That's the go-to. I want to say quesadilla del pastor and asada mixed together. Whew, amazing, amazing food.
Who would you say, if you guys are on the road, who would you say is the worst person to room with?
He's my roommate now, actually. His name's Cheney. Christian Cheney. Me and him, we room everywhere we go, so I want to say he's the worst roommate. Yeah, worst and best at the same time. Okay, worst, he plays Fortnite like no other. Okay, but best, you know, he's very cool to talk to. You know, we can be very open with him, and you know, he doesn't judge you or anything like that. He's a very good guy. But yeah, I want to say him. Other than that, I mean, I haven't heard any complaints about other people, so other than me complaining, so yeah.
And yet you room with him every time.
Every trip, yeah. I don't mind it. You know, he's one of the younger players, but good guy, and I feel like sometimes I have to look after him, so I do.
Let's see, do you have a favorite movie?
I do. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Huge Marvel fan. Iron Man's my boy, you know. Iron Man's the guy. If I can be anybody on this planet, it'd be Iron Man. So Iron Man's my favorite movie.
Is there anything else that people wouldn't know about you that they should know? They should understand, to understand who you are.
You know, I'm very open, very honest. I'm always smiling. You know, I'm just a happy guy. I do a lot of coaching down there in the South Valley just because I want to give the kids an opportunity that I didn't have. You know, I wasn't able to look up to somebody and be like, oh, like he did it, I can do it. You know. I was the first one to be like, look, I'm gonna get out, get ahead, and be able to come back to this town and this community, this county, and be able to help them out as much as I can. I run private sessions for the kids, try to do camps for the kids, you know, and kind of tell them like, look, like a kid from Farmersville made it professionally, you know, kids from Visalia, from Tulare, from Woodlake, Lindsay, Farmersville, like all from everywhere, you guys have a shot. You guys can make it, it's just if you guys put your mind to it.
The Fresno Football Club Matchday pregame show will be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Matchday pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Western Conference standings, we're actually just going to look at the 6 through 11 seeds. That's 6 teams fighting for the final 3 playoff spots, and right now separated by only 5 points. Foxes, after the 2 draws and a loss, down to 10th place with 10 games to play. Take a look at the next 5 of those. Tonight in LA, the first of 2 consecutive games here on This TV 26-2. But the next one is finally at home, hosting St. Louis FC, a team only 1 point behind Los Zorros. Then Saturday the 25th at Las Vegas Lights FC, and back home Saturday, September 1st against Reno 1868 FC. Then Sunday the 9th at Swope Park Rangers. Those last three all on CW59. And that is our show tonight. Thanks for watching and enjoy tonight's game. Foxes could use a road win against the Galaxy team that's lost 3 of 4. These two teams played to a draw in Fresno back on March 24th.
Have I ever told you the legend of Los Zorros? It is a legend, not of size or strength, of fury or fire, but one of speed, cunning, and of sheer will. Born to thrive, fearless in battle, always quicker, always smarter, always winning. So tell me, do you have what it takes to become